Hey, so this is my Frankenstein ColecoVision. I'm actually in the process of doing two things here. The first is I'm doing an AV composite modification, and then I'm also going to be repairing the edge connector.
So you might be wondering why it is that if I was doing a audio-video mod for the ColecoVision that I would do a video review of Mario Brothers for Atari 7800 instead of, say, a ColecoVision game. Well, the sad truth is that ColecoVision I killed. Through my own negligence, I accidentally shorted the motherboard, and it's now hosed. I don't think it's recoverable. I'm going to keep the motherboard for now, and maybe later on I'll think of a different way to fix it. But for now, it's totally inoperable, unusable, and the sorted details don't really matter, but it doesn't work anymore. So with that in mind, I decided to pull out my Atari 7800 and experience that again for the first time. Now, I got this Atari 7800 about 10 years ago from a thrift store, and it came complete with everything except for the audio-video cable, the little antenna RFU box. It came with the two controllers. One of them still had the original finishing plastic on it. The system, which also had the finishing plastic across the metal stripe in the front of the system, and it came with the Pole Position 2 game that came standard with the system, and it also came with the box, and the box is in excellent condition. So originally I just had the Pole Position 2 game, and over the weekend I went to a new game store here in town, Retro Game Store. The sign on the building says Game Over, but I guess the guy is using the name We Play Games, which is cool. He had a lot of stuff, a lot of Atari games. Had Mario Brothers for 7800, so I decided to pick it up. I played this once before, back in junior high with a friend of mine. He had a copy of it, and that was probably a good 22, 23 years ago. And it still looks fantastic. And this version of Mario Brothers is on par to the Nintendo Entertainment System version. It has all the same enemies, has the bonus area with the coins, everything. Some of the strategies work exactly the same, and that holds true even for the arcade game. You can play one or two players. Of course, player 1 would be Mario, player 2 would be Luigi. But it's a fantastic version. Even the two different fireballs are in this version. The fighter flies look a little different than from the arcade version, but even the Nintendo Entertainment System, the fighter flies on that version looked a little different. So it's not bad, it's just different. They behave exactly the same way. There's 3 difficulty settings. The only real difference is the critters move a little bit faster. But all 3 levels pretty much retain the same type of gameplay. That audio is just fantastic. This version is so complete, it even has the ice levels and you'll see it on the next stage here, the little ice man that melts and turns platforms into ice. It even has that. So if you're thinking about getting an Atari 7800, this is definitely one of the games to get. You're not going to be disappointed at all. And of course, as the levels progress, they mix up the enemies. Gives it a lot of variety. There's a lot of replay value in this game, especially if you're playing 2 players. So there was the ice guy, just killed it. There's another one. So this is Mario Brothers for Atari 7800. Again, if you get the opportunity to get this game, do it. It's totally worth it.